Alright, here we go. Alright, you guys can see it. Um, Start things off. I'll go with DK. I think DK just loses to Fox pretty soundly. I don't think there's much else to say for that. Like, it's pretty much DK loses neutral, Fox combos him really hard. I think the big benefit DK has is that you can kind of edgeguard Fox, but I don't think it's very much worth him losing in the other aspects. Um, Inkling, I think, is even are in Fox's favor. Fox actually does really well versus Inkling. I think it's one. I think it's probably the top tier matchup where he does really really well in. Um, Mainly because Inkling, it's really hard for Inkling to run away from Fox and to land on him. Um, Joker, I think Fox loses to. If you're off stage and Joker has arson, and you're forced up B, you're actually dead because he'll just counter. Like he'll just counter and you're dead. Like there's not really much else you could do there. Um, Falco Fox I think is even. It's I think it's very close to even. It's the way I explain it is Fox wins neutral slightly, but in terms of combos, Falco has a better combo game and he has a better edge guarding game. Um, and aside from having just like a strong punish with up smash and parry, like he can actually parry up tilt Fox or parry up tilt Falco very well. So Falco can't really spam his aerials on shield like he can versus everyone else. Yeah. I think Fox beats Meta Knight. It's kind of like it might actually be advantage, but I'll keep it at slight. I think Fox beats the Belmonts. I think Fox slightly loses to Pichu. I think Fox goes. I think it's disadvantage or even for Pikachu, believe it or not. Um, so my reasoning behind this is it's it's mainly because Fox's ability to parry up tilt Pikachu's aerials gives him an advantage that most characters wouldn't have. So it's really hard for Pikachu to just jump in on Fox and like get anything started. Whereas with Pichu, for example, like Fox can't really. Well, he can still parry up tilt, but like the way Pichu like can go in and mix up his aerials because his fall speed is better than Pikachu, so he has more mix ups jumping in my opinion. Oh yeah, slight dis or even. I screwed that up. Thank you for pointing that out. There we go. But yeah, pretty much. I think Fox does better against Pikachu than Pichu for that reason. Also, Pichu, I feel like edge guards Fox better than Pikachu because like he has Nair, which is better for like stuffing out illusion, and Pikachu's Nair isn't really made for that in my opinion. Um, Captain Falcon, I think, is even with Fox. It's surprisingly difficult. You wouldn't think that coming from Smash Four, but a lot of stuff that I'm not gonna change the stream channel because I'm still gonna do that thing. I'm still gonna do an Iron Man, but I'm just gonna work on the tier list for now, unless a mod wants to change the title for me. Um, Larry, I think Fox is better with Smash Stick. I agree with you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so coming from Smash Four, you would think that Fox does really well versus Falcon, but compared to how it was in compared to how it is in Ultimate, it's actually pretty difficult. Also, Aquatic, thanks for the 23 months. Um, Go on to another matchup. I want to talk about Wolf. I think Fox slightly loses to, or it's even. Fox's Fox can force Wolf into disadvantage very, very well. The reason I think Fox might potentially lose this matchup is mainly because it's like sometimes Fox just dies, and I don't think that it's worth not not like talking about that in the matchup because it happens. It's very common to happen that Fox just dies at like 50% or something like that, maybe even lower because of Wolf's down smash, you know? So for that reason I think it could be even because Fox's advantage is pretty insane versus Wolf. But more likely I think it's disadvantage. So I'll just keep it here. I think Fox beats Incineroar. I also think this matchup's kind of scary because Fox can kind of just die. I think Fox loses to Shulk because Shulk's incredibly good. Like it's well, okay, let me explain more. So let's say you're at 0 versus Shulk. Your best bread and butter combo is Nair to jab, and versus Shulk, that doesn't work because he like as soon as you jab him or as soon as you put him in rapid jab, he just goes into shield art and he punishes you for jabbing him. So that already gets rid of one of your what's it called? That gets rid of one of your best combos, like right off the bat. Like you can't really do much about that. If you're off stage versus Shulk at like, this isn't even an exaggeration. If you're off stage versus Shulk at like 60, maybe even lower, you have a high chance of dying to smash art fair or whatever he does. And because of the nerf to Fox's side B from coming from 4, it's much easier to react to him off stage. So it's just really, really bad. Chrom, I think, is Fox's favor are even. I personally think I'm bad at this matchup as Fox, but I think he does really well in it. I feel like he wins neutral versus Chrom. And then off stage, something I need to work on doing, but like let's say Chrom goes low, you can reverse fair spike him and he'll die from it normally. Like you just reverse fair spike into like double jump shine or something and he can't come back if he goes low. If he goes high, I'm pretty sure if his up B staled slightly, you can parry up tilt him or like parry jab and he just dies. And then let's say he goes for the mix up of up being point blank off stage to like edge guard you. You can actually shield the first hit of up B and then intercept him while he's rising with the back air and air. I just think I'm bad at that matchup as Fox. I find it much more easier as Falco. Roy, I say, is even, mainly because I feel like the reason I think Fox beats Chrom is because of offstage, like his offstage, whereas Roy doesn't really have to deal with that, so I think it's actually easier to fight Roy offstage. Palutena, I think, is very even. I think Fox wins neutral slightly. Off stage, like you guys are probably gonna see like a pattern here where a lot of the matchups where Fox loses is because the characters can just exploit him off stage very well. And while I feel like Fox can exploit Palutena well in neutral and also combos it really well, he can also really mess with their recovery off stage if he goes low or just trap her really well on the edge because of his speed. But when Palutena gets Fox off stage, it's torture because let's say you're at kill percent versus Palutena and you're just recovering. Her up smash will cover all your recovery options. It's not even an exaggeration. If it's timed right. So let's say you want to go high with up B or something, up smash will get it. Same with side B. If you go high with side B, it'll get it. If you go to the edge, Palutena is up smash 2 frames, so it'll get your recovery going low. It's just it's just really difficult to deal with. Like you just have to not be in that situation. You can't let her put you in that spot, or else you're just done. K Rule, I think it's advantage for Fox, kind of for the same reason as DK. Kind of just gets steamrolled. Although I will say it is hard to deal with, to like mess with his recovery, but you can still do it. Zero suit, I think Fox wins. Or it could be even, but I'll put it here. But yeah, like I think it's an even matchup, but I'll lean more towards advantage, but I'm still unsure about it. So I'll put it there. Um, this one people might be really really surprised about, but I think Bowser Fox is even in this game. Um, for one, Fox cannot jab Bowser. If you jab Bowser at like 40%, you're dead. So Fox is up B, angled down, can't be 2 framed. She can still hit Saints. She can still hit you before you grab the edge. That's the only problem. I'm like pretty sure that Paula could still hit you before you grab the edge. But yeah, so you can't jab Bowser at all. If you jab Bowser, even our slight loss is what you have Bowser as. I would put it as that, except I feel like Bowser's disadvantage versus Fox is incredibly bad. That's the only reason why. Only reason why I have it at even. If it wasn't for Bowser's disadvantage being like just terrible, I would actually have it at slight disadvantage. But it's for that reason. Um, and I also think Fox beats Bowser in neutral. It's just that it's like you beat Bowser in neutral, but you have to be so careful. Off stage is pretty obnoxious as well. Like let's say you're off stage versus Bowser, Fire Breath will just mess you up. You can't recover low at all. You can't go to the edge because Flame Breath will just get you, and then it forces you to go low, and then he can just fair you or back air you and you die. Mario, I'll put here. I have it leaned more towards Fox losing, just because I feel like the way I describe the matchup is it's like Mario versus Fox in Smash 4, except Fox has less of what he had, and Mario still has most of what he had in the matchup. Where he can just combo him, like Mario can still combo Fox incredibly well. Fox can still combo Mario well, but he doesn't have the tools to like constantly catch landings because his up tilt kind of got nerfed in that sense. Like it's easier to trade with Fox's up tilt. And it feels more difficult to pressure Mario because he can just up you out of shield and things like that. Up smash still kills pretty early because it's funny because even though Mario's up smash knockback got nerfed, Fox's weight got nerfed, so it kind of balances out in a sense. Like Fox will still live slightly later than he did in 4, but because of the change, it doesn't really affect it that much kill power wise. And Fox's slow up B makes it. Fox's slow slide B, and then like going low versus Mario just isn't good because he could just cape or fair you, and you die. Kind of have Lucina in the same realm where Fox kind of just does. I think Fox Lucina is really hard. I also think in this matchup, in like versus Lucina, you have to parry like incredibly well, or else the matchup becomes much worse. But neutral's difficult. F tilt for Lucina and Marth, in my opinion, are incredibly underrated. If spaced properly, it's pretty safe on shield. It just beats out all of Fox's approaches, or like aerial approaches. Like if he approaches like from in front or the sides, it'll just beat it out. It two frames. Lucina's forward tilt two frames in this game. I don't know if you guys know that. Same with Marth's. And if Marth's two frames, it just you just die. Martha have his even just because I feel like it's more difficult to land kills. Oh, so something to add for like both Martha and Lucina, it's really it's much easier to edgeguard Fox in this game because of how slow his side B is. So if you see side B, let's say you go to the edge, they could just down tilt it, and because let's say you burn your double jump and you got two framed, now you're off stage recovering low versus Martha and Lucina, you're probably gonna die. Yeah, they could also two frame with their smash attacks, so that just makes it much scarier. Um, Olimar, I think, is even for Fox. I used to think Fox won. That was like in the very beginning of the game, but I definitely think it's even, especially now because of the nerf. It might be in Fox's favor now, but for now I'll have it at even. Um, it's kind of difficult to get in on Olimar because of the range he has. His aerials are swords now, so you can't just mindlessly jump in and pressure him because he just doesn't. He has aerials that can beat you now, and then he kills earlier. Down tilt can two frame Fox's recovery and like set up into stuff and die pretty early. Though I will say if Fox gets Olimar in the air, it's pretty difficult for him to land. Let's see. There you go. Snake, I think, is even. It's another matchup I thought Fox did really well in, but it's so difficult to actually get on a Snake who has good grenade management, because like they'll cover everything with grenades, and it's just very obnoxious, and then you die early because of up tilt, etc. Though I will say this is actually really great for the matchup. If you shield Snake's up tilt, you can actually punish it with up smash out of shield. If he up tilts you close enough. So really good to know in the matchup. Both Samus and Dark Samus, I think Fox slightly beats. I might want to put an advantage, but I'll keep it here. I feel like Fox just does really well versus both of these characters. They're heavy zoning characters, and Fox's mobility makes it really difficult for characters to zone against him, and he can just reflect all their stuff. Obviously, it's not like super good to do all the time, but it is an option he has. Ness, I think Fox might beat. I know a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of Fox players about this, and they think that this matchup is harder than it was in 4, but I don't see it. I feel like, for one, if Ness fares Fox's shield, he should get punished. Unless it's spaced really well. If he doesn't space fair well enough, you can up smash it out of shield. I'm pretty sure. What's it called? There's also like a trick. Like it won't help you 100% get around this. But like, let's say Ness is charging down smash at the edge. You can up B and then hold down, and you can actually counter it. You can counter the down smash, or like make the hitbox kind of inactive for a moment, unless they time it perfectly and like just beat out your up B. But I think they have to let go of down smash at a certain time for that to happen. Otherwise, you'll clank with the down smash and then you'll just hit Ness. So that's a good trick to know. Oh, something else I feel like makes the matchup kind of a bit better is just the ability to drift side B in the air, because Ness's mobility isn't the best. Like, he's kind of floaty and slow, so he's not going to be able to chase you very, very well. Unless he does PK Thunder, but even then, you could decide to be away from it, you know? I think Fox slightly beats Puff. I think Fox slightly beats Rob. Um, I think that out of all the Spaceys, Fox does the best versus Rob. And it's because of his mobility. Like, Rob's a zoner. Like, even though Rob has, like, really good boxing tools, he's a zoner at the end of the day. So, he doesn't really want to get up close to you. And both Falco and Wolf, even though they have anti-zoning tools with the reflector, it's still difficult for them to actually get inside Rob. And for Wolf, it's a bit easier for Wolf to get into Rob, get into Rob's space, but it's harder for him to actually pressure Rob because his moves aren't that safe on shield compared to Fox and Falco's. Falco, like I said, good reflector and stuff, but just too slow. Fox has not only the ability to get into Rob's space consistently, but he can also just pressure Rob's shield and make it very difficult for him to do his out of shield options. ZD thinks Rob wins because of Roddy. I know. I've seen ZD's matchup chart. I have seen his matchup chart. Yeah, again, it's opinions, but that's my reasoning behind me thinking Fox wins. I think the worst aspect of this matchup is just being off stage versus Rob, and again, that's just Fox in general. Like, most of his matchups it's just gonna be really hard for him being off stage because of that, because of his recovery. I don't think Rob can really mess up Fox that badly off stage unless you go low, unless you constantly aim for the edge. Yeah, unless you constantly aim for the edge, then it's going to be difficult. Like, but as Fox, I think in this matchup, like Fox Rob, more often than not, you want to go high. You want to risk just taking the hit from Rob rather than going off stage, aiming for the edge and potentially dying. That's the way I see it. I think Fox slightly beats Ridley. Fox Luigi. It's kind of hard. I think it might be even, but I don't know. I think Fox might also win. I'll put it here. I'll put it there. Neutral, I think Fox wins. I think Fox in advantage is pretty good. The most annoying thing in this matchup is this tornado and then Luigi having 0 to death. But I think Luigi off stage is pretty bad as well. Like, both characters off stage are pretty bad, and I think the fact that Fox can press advantage really well just makes it not that bad. D3? Okay, I'll do that one next. So I think this might be slight advantage. I don't think it's as bad as DKRK rule. Just because I feel like DDD kind of has more disjoints. He's slower. He's slow, yes, but I feel like he has more range and just more tools to keep Fox out more consistently. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I think Fox Yoshi is even. I think Fox beats him in neutral. He can juggle him pretty well. Yoshi's pretty heavy though, and I also don't think he's that easy to combo. While Fox can juggle him well, he can't really combo him very well because of his double jump. And Yoshi has pretty good combos on Fox and can edge guard him. It's fair nair. Can kill Fox early because he's light. So it's mainly like the way I see this matchup is Fox will probably win neutral first. He'll probably he'll get like a slight lead, but then Yoshi is just hard to kill, and Yoshi will catch up because of his ability to to survive longer and not get edge guarded. Who else do I want to do? I'll do Wario. I think this matchup's even. Something I'll point out, because I'm sure you guys are gonna be like, "What, Light?" If you guys remember, like Light versus like Gluttony, and I think he also lost to Zachary's Wario. You're like, "What?" Or I think also Gluttony's Wario too. I don't remember. He lost to 2 Warios. That's all I remember. But you're probably gonna be like, "What? He lost to those Warios." So obviously Fox loses this matchup. The reason I don't think Fox loses is because I think the way Fox has to play this matchup is more horizontally. So like you want to approach more with like dash attacks and short hop nairs. If you watch Light play versus both of those times he lost, constantly approach from above. Approach like always did landing nairs. It does not work versus Wario. Wario's up tilt's insane. You cannot beat Wario's up tilt from above. The moves either disjointed or his hands are intangible. Like you just can't. And Fox will get like messed up because of that. But I think neutral Fox wins. So I think you kind of have to play it a bit slower, a bit slower pace. But I also think Fox has the ability to make it very difficult for Wario to do much. Like just think about the way Wario has to approach. It's like a lot of jumping in. He's not really gonna do that many grounded approaches. Yeah, ZD also beat both Tweak and Zachary's Wario. So ZD I would say is better in the matchup for that reason. Yeah, so I think that's a good enough explanation. Fox Piranha Plant, I think Fox slightly wins. I've been playing this character more. He's actually pretty annoying. Spike Ball is super obnoxious. I'm pretty sure if Piranha Plant just constantly spike balls, it's just really hard for Fox to get around or get anything started. But at the same time, Piranha Plant's disadvantage isn't that great. Let's see. I think Fox slightly beats Zelda. This one's interesting. So I think Fox slightly beats Pokemon Trainer, and my reasoning is because I think the Pokemon Trainer matchup is basically how well can you deal with Squirtle, and I think Fox is one of the best characters at fighting Squirtle. For one, a lot of his moves don't whiff on him. His aerials are fairly safe on shield. So it's really hard for like Squirtle to like punish anything out of shield. Fox can also whiff punish very well. There's Ivysaur, and Ivysaur is really good at edge guarding Fox. Again, it's one of those situations where it's like Rob, where if you have a character that can kill you if you go low, just don't go low, just go high. Take the hit. Take the hit that will give you a lot of damage but won't kill you. And then Charizard could be annoying, but again, I think this matchup is just how important you can deal with Squirtle, because Squirtle's the one that gets everything started. Yes, high recovery is very, very underrated as Fox. In this game, it's so easy to edgeguard Fox. if you go low. Like if you go to the edge, his side be slower, so like opponents have more time to two frame you. They have more time to react to two framing you. They have more time to just run off and intercept you. So they're yeah, just don't go low, and you'll do fine. Fox Link I think is even. Even though Link is a zoner, he's like a zoner hybrid, so he has really good tools to fight Fox up close. Nair is annoying. Nair is like Link's Nair is like basically like Fox's Nair, in my opinion. And then Fox can combo Link pretty well, juggle him well. But if Link gets Fox off stage, it's pretty scary, in my opinion. I think that Fox might beat ours even with both Young Link or Toon Link. I would lean towards more. I'd lean more towards advantage, but I'll just put it there just to be safe. So the reason I have Link over or Link harder as Link harder than Young Link in this matchup is because Link has bigger hitboxes, so it's just harder. It's harder for Fox to deal with Link at a specific range, and also Link has a dare. Like he has a dare that spikes. I think if Young Link's dare spiked, he might actually beat Fox, but because of that, it gives Fox more opportunities to recover. Where's Toon? Oh, there's Toon Link, and then Toon Link's dare. You're not going to you're not really gonna go for spikes unless you're like really good at training, I guess, or it's last stock, then they'll die first. Peach Daisy I think is even with Fox. I kind of feel like the nerfs didn't really change much about the matchup. Like Fox, like it's the reason being is that the reason Fox, or like the way Fox died to Peach was through edge guarding. It wasn't really through like Peach or Daisy getting like a fair like mid stage and then you dying from that. Like you'll get faired, but it's like far off stage normally, or it's like you get turned up and just die from that. On stage, I think it's pretty annoying for Peach and Daisy to deal with, especially if the Fox is good at parrying because it's parry up tilt, a lot of other stuff. I also think that I think the pairing helps a lot in this matchup. The Robins, I think Fox slightly wins. Ike Fox, I think Fox slightly wins. Slightly wins. I think Fox slightly wins. Fox's mobility helps him a lot to like get around Ike, get around Ike's stuff, and then also Ike in disadvantage is pretty scary. Like he doesn't really have too much he can do to Fox. Like on stage, like if he gets the hit, he could take it. Like if Ike gets a hit, he could take it pretty far, and then also just make it hard for Fox. But I don't. I think Fox does like just do more to him than I can to him. If that yeah, Fox can do more to Ike than I can do to him on stage. Off, Ike has the eruption, so he can kind of just bop Fox if you're like if you recover at a certain length and he's able to set it up. But I think it could be kind of hard for like Ike to consistently get that unless he hits Fox very far off stage. But typically, if he hits him that far off, he's gonna die anyways. I think Fox slightly loses to Greninja. Yeah, I think he slightly loses to Greninja. I also think he slightly loses to Ken. Like, actually, no, I'll put it here. Like I thought this matchup before the patch was even, And with Ken's buffs, I just feel like Ken will just get so much off of a hit now. Vanya's the only person you ever heard say that. No, I think Greninja beats Fox. It's because it's okay. So Greninja being so short and being so mobile makes it so that in certain situations, it's just really it's really hard for Fox to pin him down. I think off stage, Greninja also does really well. Down like Greninja's tilt and down tilts are pretty scary. I think something else is that the way both Fox and Greninja try to approach dash wise is pretty similar. So they kind of get that. The big benefit that Fox gets though is that jump ins are more easier for Fox to deal with. If that makes any sense. Like Fox can deal with Greninja jump ins more because they're more predictable than Fox's are. But killing can be kind of hard for Fox versus Greninja because Greninja's so short. Like you have to nair at a certain height in order to hit Greninja, and if he sees that coming, he's just gonna parry punish it. Fox's out shield options are so good. Just play defensively. I mean, you can, you can definitely play defensively, but I don't think it takes away the fact that like Fox can't really do much to set up kills for Greninja. Like even if you like, let's say you parry a certain area from Greninja. If he spaces it right, I'm pretty sure he can't up smash. Like I think if he does like a low fair, I don't think you can parry up smash because you have to dash. And off stage is also annoying because Greninja could do 2-frame down tilt forward smash on Fox and kill him really early. Let's see. Ganon, I think Fox beats. This matchup, in my opinion, is just you can't. You just can't be afraid of Ganon. That's literally it. If you're afraid of Ganon, you'll lose. Like you can't respect him too much. Your Nair kind of just like lets you like steamroll like over a lot of his stuff. If he's off stage, Ganon's one of the few characters I feel like Fox should be able to edge guard really well because you can just do running. You can do full hop landing or full hop weak nair, and then let's say the weak nair wasn't enough to kill him. If Ganon's at like mid high percent, you can combo weak nair into a strong nair and not send him too far, or you can combo weak nair into shine, and then he's just dead. He can't do anything about it. I think both Villager and Isabelle Fox slightly beats. I kind of feel like both their disadvantage and like being at the edge versus Fox isn't very good. And I feel like they play better like running towards the edge, and that kind of just helps out Fox, if that makes any sense. Fox, I think, slightly beats Diddy. I think Fox slightly beats Cloud as well. I can. Oh wait, hold up. Sorry about that. One sec. Streaming matchup chart.
Green matchup chart?
Yeah, I'm doing a Fox matchup chart right now.
Oh, you're doing one?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Jump said he's here.
Mission complete. Is it? It's not complete yet. It's definitely not complete.
But yeah, so Cloud Fox, I think compared to Smash 4, Cloud has less range. You also have the parry mechanic, which I think kind of hurts Cloud because like a lot of his aerials are parryable, and then Fox is just really good at punishing attacks with parries. Yeah, so there's that. Fox slightly beats Corrin and Bayo in this game. Although I will say this, I'll put Bayo at slight advantage, but I feel like this matchup might low key be even. What are you doing?
He's looking how hot it is in here.
Yeah, I think like this matchup could low key be even, just because off stage again is pretty good for Bayo. She did lose a lot of stuff, and then Fox's up smash is like way bigger, and I guess it's easier to down smash her up B. I'll just put it there, but I feel like as a meta progresses for Bayo, it could be even. Fox Sheik I think is even. Or do I think it's even? I'll put it here. I think it's even our Fox's advantage. I kind of feel like the way Sheik is in this game, it kind of makes it. It's still very similar to 4, but it's similar to 4, and then I think the needle change actually helps out Sheik a lot in this matchup because the needles are at a farther angle to hit Fox while he's far off stage. If that makes any sense. Mewtwo, I think, is Fox slight advantage.
Just hit his tail.
Just hit his tail. Lucario, I'm not too sure about. I think Fox should win, but I'll put it here. I feel like Fox's advantage state versus Lucario is pretty good. The only thing that scares me is that I don't know how easy it is for Fox to kill Lucario because of like his kill confirm nerfs. But I feel like it should still be pretty easy for Fox to like keep Lucario in disadvantage and just pressure him. Fox, I think, slightly beats Pac-Man. I've actually talked to Light about this matchup, and he feels really confident in it, and I trust his opinion. This is basically like the way Pac-Man plays. He wants to run away, get his spell and stuff, and then Fox just kind of chases him down, makes it so that he can't really do much about it. So there's that, and then I feel like Pac-Man also doesn't want to do rising forward air on Fox's shield, even though like he gets combos off it, because he can just get up smashed unless it crosses him up. I think Fox slightly beats Doc. It's kind of similar to Fox Mario, except Doc doesn't really have the crazy combo game that he has with Fox, or does it? He has as Mario, and like he doesn't have the mobility to do much. Also, his recovery is worse, so it's realistically easier for Fox to edgeguard Doc. With like, let's say he does like down meter recovery, you just go out and shine him. Up B out of shield for Doc is really scary though, so you have to be really careful about how you pressure him. Fox slightly beats Kirby. I think Fox slightly beats the Pits. So yeah, I'll put Pit here. I feel like being off stage with arrows is actually really scary for Fox.
It is.
Yeah.
Cases would fuck up Charlie in the early game.
Yeah. Like the arrows are really good, and then I forgot about how good his Nair is. His Nair beats out Fox's Nair.
Oh, let me make one change for you. Let me use this real quick.
Wait, are you gonna pick Palu? You're gonna do this, aren't you?
No. Here do this.
No. It's definitely not there. It's definitely even. Fox Lucas, I think Fox wins. I think it's really easy for Fox to get in on Lucas, and Lucas doesn't really have that much stuff on him.
Some CQC.
Okay. I feel like this might confuse a lot of people. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put Rosalina Fox as even. I think the way Rosalina fights Fox, like her nair actually makes it really really difficult for Fox to get in on a lot of things. I talked to the Buzz about this, and he actually thinks Rosa beats Fox. So yeah, I don't think I'm not a believer, but I do think that a lot of the stuff that Rosa has makes it hard for Fox to do much, especially because if Rosa gets Fox off stage, edge guarding is still the same. Like it's and again like Fox's recovery is slower. It's easier. Like let's say Fox goes low to side B, you get F tilted. Forward air is better with Rosa now, so she can kill with it. You go low, you get spiked. Which is a lot of. She has a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Fox slightly beats Duck Hunt. Rio's just amazing. Fox slightly beats Duck Hunt. I think Fox Ryu is even in this game. Like I feel like the lack of mobility that Ryu has compared to Ken makes it a bit better. What else? I think Fox slightly beats all the Mii's. Fox Game & Watch I think could be even, just because up B out of shield's like insane. Like you can't unsafely touch Game & Watch's shield. I think the neutral B is also absurd, like absurdly difficult to deal with. Could sometimes set up into F tilt, which can kill.
You played that one dude, I forgot. Torque Master.
Yeah, played Torque Master. I've also played Meister a few times.
Okay. Torque Master.
Yeah, like all that stuff is pretty annoying. Let's see. I think Fox slightly beats Bowser Jr. I think Fox slightly beats Lil Mac. Fox Mega Man, I don't know. I feel like Fox should still win for the same reason he did in Smash 4, but it could be a bit different because I know Metal Blade up tilt confirms easier, like just from like throws and stuff, and then forward air is also stronger, so I'll put that there. Wii Train I'll put here. I feel like kind of similar. I feel like Fox should win for the same reasons he did in 4, but there's still a possibility that the buffs Wii Fit got are like substantial, especially because like I think it's harder. Actually, no. The way Wii Fit's edge holding thing actually makes it so that Fox can still like pressure her at the edge really well. But I think what would make it even is the deep breathing. I think Fox slightly beats Ice Climbers, and I think that Fox Sonic even are in Fox's favor. I'll put it here. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty similar to how it was in Smash 4. They both lost a good amount of stuff that made the matchup difficult for both of them. Like, or yeah, so like Fox was able to just like keep Sonic in disadvantage like way easier in 4, and Sonic was able to abuse Spin Dash, which you can't really do much about that. Although I will say, Sonic's ability to use homing attack is pretty good. But overall, I still feel like the matchup is pretty similar to how it was in 4. And I think that's it. I think I got everyone